how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim. Welcome to Night Chat. 9:04, that's definitely night. I was already over there sitting down, relaxing, watching Grit TV or one of these other old channels called Lone Star or something. I got my bed turned down. I got my nighty jammy shirt on. I had to sponge bath because the dermatologist today said, I got these things whacked off me today, and let's see, I got one right here. A couple of them fell off already. They scraped them off, and they want me to bathe tomorrow, and then I was supposed to get some ointment, to put on these things when they cut them off, like some antibiotic ointment so you don't get an infection. And I said CVS, and I deal with Walgreens. I mean, I deal with Walmart too, as you know, but I told her CVS. I go into Walgreens tonight after I leave Fred and Raffaella's from dinner, and I go in, and I've had more problems getting my prescriptions there. It's nobody's fault but mine, because there's two things you lose when you get older. One is your memory, and I can't remember the other one. I know. I need to get some new material. But what prompted the chat tonight, and we'll see how long I can go with it. I was just sitting here actually reading some comments, kind of helping me put me more to sleep and go in there and lay down at 9:05, because you guys know I get up with the chickens and I got to do morning chat. But I read one comment about, if you keep going, you're not going to be able to do morning chat in the mornings. I won't have a voice. And then I just read a comment. I wish I knew who it was. I forgot. No night chat, because I said something on the way back from Fred and Raffaella's. No night chat. Boo. And I'm telling you, I jumped right up. And I got my brand new selfie stick that I got in the mail here today, my old style one. I love it. I can walk around. It's looking right at me. So this is for you. But listen, what a great day today. I want to thank Miss Raffaella and Fred. They're such sweet people. I bought these two steaks. I think I showed them to you in a video this morning, that she was going to cook them for me. They didn't eat any of it. I tried to give it to them. They wouldn't eat it. She made some crusted, battered, fried chicken tenders or whatever for her and Fred. And we sat there at the table. It's just nice sitting there eating with somebody too at the table. And she does the old traditional. She gets done. She cleans the kitchen up spotless. I mean, like that too. And then Ted and I, I get her mixed up with Jolene and him up with Fred with Ted. Forgive me. If you've been watching me, you know who I'm talking about. Anyway, Fred says, why don't we go back over to the couch and sit down and talk? Which, I'm ready to do after I eat, because we're sitting in that chair and the couch is a lot more comfortable. So we do. And Raffaella's in the kitchen, rattling pots and pans and cleaning everything up. And I mean, like spotless, right? And then here comes the coffee with my heavy whipping cream. I bought a quart of it and left it at their house. So when I have coffee there, she won't let Fred drink it. He only gets half and half. And she made this bundt cake. Now, if you guys know my channel and you know Fred and Raffaella, she's one hell of a cook. And she bakes and she makes these cakes. But she gets on to Fred telling him he shouldn't eat it. I said, Raffaella, you're making it for him, though. She says, she got that Italian accent. I don't mind him, one piece a day. But I guess he's having more than one piece. And then she says, no, you don't eat it in front of Tim. I'm like, I got no problem with it. He can eat it. I've got willpower. I don't care. And everybody's bugging me about getting off this diet. And they're telling me she put spinach on the table tonight. Man, I love spinach. And of course, I'm sure it's something I can't eat, according to the carnivore experts. And so they had this big bowl, and Fred's like, you want some? And then Raffaella get on to him again. No, don't bother him. They're a hoot, man. You know, he's going to be 85, and she's 78. But they're really cool. I'm very, very glad they're my friends. And so I scooted on back over here and went over to BJ's and got gas. I made a video about it. You know, I haven't bought gas in a while, and I forgot about it. I've just been driving around. You know, it's like free driving that Honda. It's like free. With the Tundra, you don't you don't go anywhere without first looking at the gas gauge. And you can even watch it fall. Kind of like my subscribers are doing on the YouTube channel. I can just watch them go. Every time I click on my YouTube studio, it's like, what's going on? You know? Anyway, I stopped into BJ's and got gas because I was down to 34 miles till empty. I should have Googled it. I think I got about a 13-gallon tank. It only took 10 and a half. So I kind of went 100 more miles. That thing must have a reserve in it. But the light came on while I was sitting there at the pump. You know, otherwise I would have seen something, right? I mean, it's got every other light on that thing and beeper. So anyway, I'm all full of gas, ready to drive another 450, 500 miles before we'll run out again. And I'm talking to Johnny Vegas every day. Just so you guys know, a lot of these people that I met when I went out west, I stay in contact with. We talk all the time. And everybody, all the names that you know, some more than others. But I also wanted to say thank you so much to all of you regular commenters that don't live anywhere near me and I wasn't able to ever meet in my travels. But you're saying, hey, if I was down there, I'd be out there on the street with you and all that. And I appreciate that. I know you would. I know you would. It was so much fun. Somebody said in Connecticut, where they live, that it would be the opposite ratio if they were out there trying to promote Trump. And I get that too. I mean, California, Connecticut, Massachusetts, and other liberal states. I wonder why it is that they all live in the same state and they all kind of stay together. And I don't understand this Pennsylvania thing. I've met nothing but very nice people from Pennsylvania all my life. It's just kind of something I associate with Pennsylvania when I meet them. They're always kind of like nice people. Why do we have such a hard time winning the election for the Republicans in Pennsylvania? I mean, I've never been there, so I don't know. But nice people that I've ever met come from there. So tonight I didn't have to make anything. I will make my coffee tonight. So when I get up in the morning, I just push that button. I've been kind of tired when I get up now because no sugar and everything. So when I come out here, you know, I don't have to fool around with scooping it out. I don't like making it at night either. That's kind of a lazy thing, but I do it. Just takes a minute. And that way just hit the button and then I can hit the showers. And when I come out, you know, it'll be made. Of course, the bed will be made. Oh my gosh. So, you guys, I'm yawning. I should have edited the video of promoting and demonstrating tonight because it really got going in the second half of that video. I just put it right up. I didn't proofread it, proof watch it. But when I did, I said, it's kind of slow in the beginning a little bit. People are going to trail off. So you can let me know in the comments if you feel like it. Did you watch it all or did you trail off? Because it was the same thing. How you doing? How you doing? But believe me, you couldn't see me or these people in their cars. They're looking right at me. They're waving at me over their steering wheel. They're giving me thumbs up. I mean, and they put their hands out the window. It wasn't like a big horn blowing thing, while many did, but much, very positive reaction, except from the guy with the Dodge truck. He made his feelings known. I gave him a good wave though. How you doing? How you doing? And you know, that's another thing. Some of the comments, I'm leaving them in there because you're not, you know, over the line. You know, you hate Trump. You made it known to comment. he's a con man. I'm a con man. Everybody's a con man. I'm no good. He's no good. No, I'm not saying that. I'm talking about something else. But you're saying you got no use for Trump, and that's your opinion. I left your comment there. Be warned, though, that the community might be on you. They might say something to you, and then there you go. But I don't care. But I would ask, while I got you guys on the phone here, your TV or whatever you're watching me on, you know, I look at my phone when I play these videos back, and then I went over to Fred's, and he goes, well, let's look at it. Let's look at it. I go, Fred, you don't have to look at it tonight. You can look at it when I'm not here. He put it on. He's got that big, beautiful TV that I helped him get. They paid for it, but I helped him get it delivered from Walmart, this big Hisense. Wow, man, my phone takes a pretty good video. And if you look at it on the big screen, you could see, you know, it was a beautiful picture there. But I was kind of far away, and then in the second half, I think I got closer up, and the breaking up of the audio, I apologize for. I wasn't thinking. But here's what that issue is. What I have, I don't have it in here. I do have it in here, but no, it's in the console. If I'm facing away from my phone and my phone is at my back, my mic here to communicate with the receiver or the transmitter, whichever one's called which, is after you walk away a certain distance, it has a hard time and it breaks up. It's such a good microphone, it was still coming through, but bad audio is annoying. And then as you saw when I got up closer or when I turned around and walked back to my phone, it was clear. I forgot about that, and so I'll be making corrections on that in the future when I'm not looking right at my phone or I'm going to be further away from it. I'll be cognizant of that. $2 word for you. So if you were disturbed by that, I apologize. And my voice is, holding up. But yeah, I was out there rooting today. I'm telling you, the second half of that video, it really got going. I was stoked, man. I was getting into it. These people were giving me such good feedback. I just don't know if it came across the camera that way because my back was to you and I was far away, and people got tinted windows in Florida. You can't see them. You heard a few horns blow, but literally every car almost. I pointed at them and they looked at me and they said something. And I tell you, other than the one, maybe two I saw, I got the middle finger from the Dodge truck guy, and then I got, I don't know, maybe a thumbs down from somebody. And that, I can deal with. This whole, what's the point of that? Just go like that. Or don't look. I'm not telling you what you got to do, but I would never do that to a Kamala Harris demonstration. I would never flip them off. These are just people. That's not Kamala. I wouldn't flip her off either. But, God, have some couth, man. Have some couth. So I also got some good ideas and comments about what I can make to eat with the, by the way, I took these over there to see if they like them. They tried one. It was a big thumbs down immediately. Neither one of them cared for them pork skin rinds. But I appreciate the comment that I can use those on top of the meat or, some breadcrumb type thing. I can do that. And I don't have any meat. Well, I got some bacon, I think. Yeah, we got a little bit of bacon for tomorrow morning. And I got plenty of eggs. So, bacon and eggs in the morning. And then I'll have to go to Walmart and get some more food. Some meat. Meat! That's what Raphael is always saying. Can you have that? I go, meat! Only meat! But a very good day today. Went to the gym. Oh, that tower at the park at Nathan Benderson? 4 times. I left. I went to Fred and Raphael's twice today. I went there early to have coffee. And then I said, after the gym, And then I said, okay, I'm going to go walk, and then I'm going to go home, get those steaks, and come back. So I had a lot of time. So I went to the park, and instead of walking, I went over to that big tower where those stairs are. Now, I might be lying. I might have only done it 3 times, but I think I did 4. And, you know, I thought, well, let me just do that instead of walking. It was in the hot part of the day with the sun. I got all these things cut off my skin. I got one on my head here. And I said, I just don't want to walk in the sun. And it was shaded in those stairs. So I, you know, said, I'll do that. And that was, believe me, that'll get your heart going, climbing them stairs. What a view up there, too. And it got a nice breeze. And then I came down, and I came home to get those steaks, and I ran into all this go-home traffic. No, that's when I did the promotion, the demonstration. And then the traffic was still pouring out. All these people were prison jobs here. Everybody's working. And so I finally got home and back over there at about 5:15. I was supposed to be there at 4:30. So I ran 45 minutes late because I had to go to work at my prison job, and that was demonstrating for Donald Trump. So I don't know if I can handle it tomorrow, but there's 2 weeks to go. It'll be the longest 2 weeks of our lives, to a new beginning of making America great again, or a new beginning of something that we don't know what could be. You know, it's scary to even think about it. And that's it. So, but we trust in God. God will prevail. God will direct. God will make happen what's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen that isn't supposed to happen. Put it to you that way. But that doesn't mean that we don't promote, we don't work, we don't do it. We just don't sit and wait for things to fall in our lap. We still have to get out and sow good seed. So I'm going to sit back down in that chair, relax, call it a night, 9:21 p.m., see how long this takes to upload. Some of them morning chats, I don't get it. T-Mobile sometimes, zoom, and other times it's just, oh. So I think that the videos, if I keep them at 17 minutes right now, I think 20 minutes and under, I can get them up. I got to be a little more cognizant, there's that $2 word, of how long I sit here and talk. And then I'll get the videos up. But I don't want to put too many videos up a day. I don't want you guys to get bored. I don't know how many I got up today, but there was a few. But I appreciate everybody. Here, before we go, you know what I'm going to say, don't you? Don't you? Hit the thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you're new to my channel, hey, I found a few people tonight saying, hey, I like your channel. I'm new to your channel. Welcome to the community, friends. We have a wonderful community here. They'll chat you up too. So thank you so much for checking out the channel. I hope you stick around. Make sure you're subscribed. I've been saying there's some kind of an anomaly going on, that the subscriber numbers are just falling like a lead balloon. And the views are still on par. But, you know, we want to get to 100,000 subscribers so I can get that 100,000 YouTube plaque. I know you guys were all excited about me getting that too one day, and we'll all be rejoicing when that comes. I'm also sticking with the diet. I keep talking about every day. I got to get that out of my head. I can eat. There's plenty of foods. I'm learning more. Jim Bauer, you kind of went absent there for a couple of days. I didn't want to hurt your feelings or anything. Man, you are the most passionate. I know you say it's not a diet. It's a human being food. Jim Bauer, man, you got to love him. And others in there that know about carnivore as well. You're very passionate about it too. So everybody can't be wrong. And I haven't checked out that Barry guy on YouTube, the doctor, about the carnivore diet. I got plenty of you guys out there telling me. But I'm going to stick with it. Fred and Raphael say they see me a little thinner in my face. I weighed at their house 203, which is probably 200 without, you know, clothes on and stuff. And I'm 5'10", and that's not a bad weight, you know, 195, because I do work out, and I have a little bit of muscle on me. But I just want to lose this little bit of a belly I still got, And so I know it's not just diet and eating meat, but it's about sit-ups and exercise. And I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Ever since I got back from Georgia with the storm that came in, I've been pretty good about going out every day to the gym and walking and doing all the stuff I got to do. So there's going to be a change happening, baby. There's going to be changes coming to our country. There's going to be changes coming to me. There's changes coming for you. And we're all going to begin to crush it.